Yeah, yeah. Y'all already know this is Sir Early, North Carolina. Y'all go subscribe to that channel that's ticking at the bottom. Y'all see it. Sir Early, fitness, food, funny. It's strictly about workout vids to show you all how to correctly do your you all's aerobics. Different foods I cook, different foods I grill, different restaurants I try food at. And the funny part of the channel is, like funny memes and me being comical. So we're gonna get into Wack 100 calling Pooh Shiesty dad, because lately it's been speculations all over that Pooh Shiesty cooperated in his case or whatever the case may be. Wack 100 always in the mix talking about this person then ratted or whatever the case may be. So this is what he had to say about that shit.
No. Big Daddy's with 1017, ain't he? I don't think he with 1017. I think he's with Okay, so what's going on? What is Big 30? What is Big 30 mad about? Oh, I'm about to play it. That's cloud section right there. Big 30. How can he even be mad at you? I don't know the nigga. I don't know the nigga. Now, Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty are the CEOs. That's their record label. So he signed in 1017? No, we signed with Moneybag Yo. Yeah, they chop a gang. Okay, so let me get this right? I'm trying to understand this, right? If I can remember, now I could be wrong, but y'all, Pooh Shiesty went crazy, talking crazy in the backseat of a car. They might have clipped his IG for this shit. Wasn't he talking crazy to Moneybag? Maybe he was talking about you niggas could get it. Who was he talking to? I'm a little confused right now. He was in the backseat of the car going crazy about some Memphis niggas.
That's Big Boogie. That's a nigga that signed at CMG.
When everybody talking about them.
Yeah, when
now,
everybody.
I just thought Moneybag Yo, that's my guy right there. Yo got it. We was all in the same box at the Ye concert. It was like 12 of them.
I don't know if he also friends with Pooh Shiesty. They came up.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I talked to Pooh Shiesty daddy because that's my homeboy. He had Don Moore out of Bonnie, right? So. Daddy, we both convicts. We talked like 2 hours this morning, right? Just sharing paperwork, going over shit, right? So, Pooh Shiesty dad ain't mad at all. That's his dad. Yeah. So, I don't know nothing about. Have you talked to Pooh Shiesty though? Talk to Pooh Shiesty daddy. Talk to his dad. Close with his dad. Yeah, I'm close with you, mean. No, I'm talking about Pooh Shiesty is close with his own. His daddy's his manager. That's his manager. You gotta remember, bro. Have y'all not paid attention to how the shooting at the club went away? Just went away. Right. So can't nobody tell Pooh Shiesty's daddy or Pooh Shiesty how that happened, because they know how that happened. Right? Tape came up missing, all kind of shit got weird. Wack was in Miami. Right? So at the end of the day, I'm still confused, Chuck, about our people in their absent-minded third grade mentality. A nigga writes something, Wack said this. Okay,
Yo, don't think that y'all see like Death of the Clout Chaser and shit, right? He all over Clubhouse and shit like that. So maybe he done found the little lane and shit now. So you get what I'm saying? Me, I ain't fucking with that shit. So maybe YouTube wasn't working for him the way he wanted to. So, you know, he indulged with that little bullshit ass Clubhouse gossip and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? If you ask me, that shit is like a whole lot of men filled with estrogen, not ego, estrogen. You get what I'm saying? Acting petty and shit like that, chatty patties and shit. You get what I'm saying? So maybe that's the lane for him and shit like that, mingling amongst the folks on Clubhouse. But y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. You get what I'm saying? Don't think for one bit just because different I don't know the word to use, so we're gonna say not even reputable. We're just gonna say people that are held in some type of high regard as far as like recognition and shit. Don't think just because they motherfucking tune into your shit or whatever the case may be, you famous or whatever the case may be, because you still a human being, you still a man just like me. You get what I'm saying? So just because you have people mingling and chatting and doing this and that amongst your platform on Clubhouse, that shit still don't mean a goddamn thing to me. You get what I'm saying? So just because Wack 100 be on these people platforms and shit like that, and what? And what? Is he sending you money to pay your bills or help you out in your struggle or whatever? You get what I'm saying? So y'all be motherfucking dick riding these celebrities and these people in these certain places and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? That's all you've been hearing talk about. Death of a clout chaser and shit like that. I know him from YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So maybe shit didn't work out the way he wanted to. So, you know, he started fucking with that goddamn Clubhouse bullshit. Men full of estrogen. Grown men talking about who snitched or who ratted. And at the end of the day, did y'all remember when y'all was kids and shit, right? Y'all motherfuckers used to tattletale and shit on your siblings and shit like that. Like, yo, you told on your little brother because he snuck some cookies or something. So when you get older and shit now, just because it's just like Troy Ave said, the streets is a myth. All of these motherfuckers is running around here talking about no snitch and this and that. That shit is goddamn, oh my God, y'all can believe that shit if you want to. Because at the end of the day, this is going to tell you who's snitching or not. Put yourself in the shoes. See, me, I don't have nothing to live for. I don't have no kids, no significant other. So you think if these motherfuckers come at me with some time, I'm going to sit and rat on somebody or tell or whatever the case may be? You get what I'm saying? I'm going to take my time on the chin. You get what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to live for. People who have something to live for as like kids, you got a baby mama, you got a significant other out here, motherfuckers gonna be worried about them motherfuckers out here skirting and flirting and booting up and sucking and fucking and shit. So you know those are the people that's gonna be the ones that's writing and shit like that. So do not believe for one bit when these motherfuckers always talking about somebody snitching or something that they won't snitch. Because all you got to do is just ask yourself right now. Just ask yourself. You real with yourself. You get what I'm saying? So ask your own self. I'm real. You get what I'm saying? Ask your own self. Like, yo, they come at me with 30 years right now. Yo, can I do that shit? They saying if I tell them this right now, that it's a strong possibility that it will never get out there to people. You get what I'm saying? Plus, we're gonna slide you some money too. What the fuck you think these motherfuckers gonna do? Who the fuck is real enough to go like, yo, all right, I'm ready to take this goddamn 30 years on the chin? Hell fucking no. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna hear the realness from me and shit. Do not believe none of these motherfuckers and shit, yo, about snitching and shit like that. These motherfuckers are snitch right now for 1 year. A motherfucker will do something right now and have to do 1 year. You think a motherfucker gonna do 1 year? So let alone 25, 30 years, man, never be deceived by these motherfuckers because that street shit is a myth. Like, who wrote the book, the street book anyway? Who wrote that shit and said like, yo, all right, if you snitch, that goes against street code? Like, who wrote that book anyway? So if you snitch, you just snitch. You get what I'm saying? In my fucking case, that means like, yo, shit, you was selfish. You was thinking more about you than the other individual. Like, yo, man, I can't do this time, or I'm not ready to do this time. Let me tell on Tom, Dick, or Hank. You get what I'm saying? And that shit is gonna have me freedom and shit. Instead of me being behind the wall, worrying about what my significant other out here doing. This is a social media world nowadays. So the whole time I'm locked, I got to be worrying about my goddamn significant other parading around on social media, fucking and sucking and shit. So do not listen at these motherfuckers when they talk down about somebody snitching and shit. Cause you gotta ask yourself at the end of the day, if they come at you right now, like, sir, we got you red-handed, like, yo, we got everything documenting and all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? We got your own footage. We got this and that. Yo, we giving you 30 years. All right, we'll accept the plea for 25 or whatever the case may be. Ask yourself right now, is you gonna sit down and be like, okay, all right, I'm ready to sign this plea for 30 years. Come on, bring it to me. Come on now. So why talk and look down on other motherfuckers? What motherfuckers said they told shit like that. The streets is a myth anyway. You get what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out, like, y'all sitting around this motherfucker still clueless. See, I don't have no religion. Like, got out of the Bible like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't believe in the Bible, Jesus, God, no religion, none of that shit. Allah, none of that. I don't believe in none of that stuff. So it's just like this street shit for us, like snitching. Like, while people sitting around here worrying about wondering and shit like that about who wrote the Bible, I'm trying to figure out who wrote the street book. Because who said that you couldn't snitch when you get caught up for something and don't want to do the time? So that's what basically motherfucking Troy L be meaning when he be like, yo, the streets is a myth. Because motherfuckers we look up to and shit like that, or thought that this is the life that's supposed to be portrayed by someone that considered themselves gangster, those motherfuckers have folded. So the motherfuckers we looked it up to always beating that shit in our head and chastising us about, yo, snitch, don't tell on nobody, yo, take your time like a man and such and such. Those are the same motherfuckers that told on somebody else to lessen their time. So that's what Troy Al be meaning when he be like, yo, the streets is a myth. You get what I'm saying? But we're going to get back into this. But like I was saying, man, that snitching shit or whatever, Wack 100, always involved in some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? But it's going to really crush social media when somebody dig up some shit about Wack 100 snitching or something like that. That shit is going to be the goddamn epic clubhouse, but ain't nobody did it yet. So he like a bright cat. So he covered his steps and shit anyway. So you probably won't never find nothing for us like snitching on this motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all know right now, y'all used to snitch on y'all siblings or a motherfucker in the classroom throwing paper and the teacher thought it was you. Oh no, that was Johnny that threw that paper. You get what I'm saying? So when you get older now, what's the difference? You get what I'm saying? So motherfuckers act like they never snitched and shit like that or tattletale. So I'm always gonna be real on this motherfucker. I get on this motherfucker talking about my mental health, everything. You get what I'm saying? So y'all know y'all gonna get the realness from me. No fabrications, genuine shit. So when a motherfucker come acting like they ain't gonna snitch and shit like that,
the audio to what you write is because stuff ain't gonna match.
That's true.
So this is why I'm confused about You know, his daddy said, Wack, I listened to it. I heard exactly what you tried to do. You tried to curve the narrative to what them niggas possibly collectively did together. I said, exactly. Right? He said, yeah, this is why niggas is calling me.
And y'all heard death of a clout chaser. He act like he be knowing these damn celebrities and shit too.
Did you hear the nigga say?
I ain't hating on the nigga, but like I said, I'm real.
Nah, but somebody wrote. This is what I'm saying. So this is what I'm confused about. Whoever Big 30 is, what he mad about? He mad about me creating a different way of looking at it? Is that what he mad about? What he mad about?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's just saying like basically.
The audio, bro.
Yeah, play the audio.
And see, he always in the mix of something too. And see, y'all know, like, except for instance me, y'all know my channel and shit been stagnant for a long time because I'm talking about real shit. I ain't with the antics, doxing people, talking about people, girlfriend, moms, and shit like that. Soon I would have stepped in that lane. Guess what? My 326 subs that I currently have now would have been goddamn 3,600 subs. You get what I'm saying by now? You get what I'm saying? But he found the lane. Like y'all see, he always covering that O Block, that Chicago drill bullshit, or whatever the case may be. So that's what I learned too. Even though I'm in my 40s and shit, yo, motherfuckers my age and above and shit like that, they don't give a goddamn about current events and shit that I bring to the table. Motherfuckers is really like, this is like their break away from love and hip hop and shit. Like YouTube and social media and these little platforms is basically like soap operas and shit. You get what I'm saying? And the actors are black people. You get what I'm saying? So you know it's gonna be more intriguing, like stuff far as like arguments and spats and feuds and shit like that. So that's what people more about nowadays. So if I'm sitting around here thinking I'm gonna gain more subs or gain more attraction by the realness and shit that I be posting and shit, then guess what? I done bumped my fucking head. You get what I'm saying? Because people are with shit like this, the antics. I'll be 41 years old in a few months. Wack 100 got me about at least 3 or 4 years. I think Wack 100 probably like 44 or 45. Look at the shit that he indulged himself with. A businessman or whatever the case may be. You supposed to be out this motherfucking living life and doing this and that. Then it was brought to my attention. Wack 100 had some type of ownership with Clubhouse. So the more antics and shit that you be about brings more attraction and appeal to Clubhouse. So guess what? That's a bigger check. So who's to say so? That's just word of mouth. So I don't go off of word of mouth. So that's just speculations and shit out there. But man, Wack 100 got me by a few years, a couple of years. You get what I'm saying? And this motherfucker be indulging in shit like this. I don't even know how old Death of a Clout Chaser is and shit like that, but this is the type of stuff people are into and intrigued by and enthused by. So don't think for one that I'm going to get sidetracked and stop talking and making my real videos. I'm going to continue doing that, but I'm also going to mix it up with this shit too, because this is what people want to see and shit like that too.
That fat, bald-headed, irrelevant ass nigga always wants his opinion on shit and shit. My name.
That's Big 30 talking. Big 30 is Pooh Shiesty homeboy. Pooh Shiesty under Gucci Man record label. Big 30 is under Moneybagg Yo record label. Moneybagg Yo is under Yo Gotti. So that shit is crazy how that shit intertwined and all of that shit. But this is Big 30 speaking right here. This is Pooh Shiesty, Road Dogg homeboy. He next up too in the rap game, if y'all sleeping on. His name is Big 30.
That shit about John gangster, girl. My nigga ain't snitched on no nigga, never been break up. So why you think my nigga ain't got no break? Why you think he ain't bounced back out like the rest of these rappers? Fuck you to my nigga. Taking that shit You cooperate with rap, and you deal with rap. What you speaking on, guys? So what he mad about? I'm still confused. But I'm understanding what he's mad. He said somebody called him a rat. Who called him a rat?
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Now don't think 30. I'll fuck over you, nigga. So we'll be each other. Money bag always out in the studio. So if you just want that, that's not a problem, my nigga. But I still don't understand what you're mad about, nigga. What you mad about?
I think he's mad about what you said when you mentioned someone else's name. That's when it goes bad. I'm not saying you called him his name.
Shut the fuck up, death of a clout chaser. Always in the mix of some bullshit. Let me play something.
Paperwork is out. There's 2-3 other niggas' name in this paperwork. It's proper, right? They read it. And then I gave a scenario. Maybe they all in cahoots. Maybe they all.
That's what he mad about. Hey, play that shit.
Let me play it. Let me play
nigga,
it.
Don't get mad about me and a signed proper. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Right.
So the fuck you gonna get mad about some shit I ain't signed? Nigga, I ain't the fuck is he talking about?
And his lawyer said that he didn't have a profit at all, which is not true. He got a factual profit.
That's what I'm trying to
shut the fuck
people
up,
when they sitting up here trying to say, no, he didn't have no profit. He just signed a plea agreement.
And then this is what I done learned too. I don't be knowing who these bitches be and shit like that. But a bitch will be a main instigator to some bullshit. Like I be hearing certain bitches get on this motherfucker and tell other dudes to mute up so they can add something to it. Like a dude will be in the room and shit like that, and a bitch will be like, oh, there go Wack 100 or there go such and such. Have the same energy that you had. Bitch, shut the fuck up and damn stay in your goddamn place. Yeah, hell yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I don't even know who this bitch is talking right here. Like it's always a bitch in the mix or something.
That nigga I got a question. Listen. Hey, listen. I'm gonna be real. If this was
this whole room didn't change, yo.
If this was a nigga I didn't like, right? If Pooh Shiesty was a nigga I didn't like, I'd be crucifying his ass with that paperwork.
Right.
I like Pooh Shiesty. I know him personally. The nigga talks to my daughter on FaceTime and shit. For me, like I know the nigga. Like when I tell you,
so
I know a nigga. I know a nigga. We done been
the fuck. So what?
He didn't pull it up on me. It's all up. I know
a whole lot of niggas talking to your daughter too, probably.
Situations that's current now. I don't know what Big 30.
Yeah, let me play exactly what you said in M&S. Click the link at the top. The proffer, the factual proffer paperwork is in that video.
I'm gonna click it right now. So, but hold on. Wack created a narrative to say, we see the names in the proffer. Maybe him and his homies collectively have gotten together and said to get this deal.
Now he's switching the shit up.
This what I see.
That's what he said.
He's switching that shit up, man.
What is this nigga talking about?
Yo, Chuck, that's what me and you were saying yesterday.
They are probably
play that shit, Chuck, so he can hear it. So he can get a catch.
No, I can't. I heard it already. You're missing the point. He's saying I called the nigga a rat.
You insinuating.
I told you, Wack. Niggas ain't playing that, bro. I told you, Wack.
So Chuck about to play something else. He about to play what you
Shut up, bitch.
What I miss what you doing?
I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe man.
Yeah,
I told you, my. You talk about one nigga, the whole bitch gonna go on.
Oh God, hey yo,
Mute up.
One mic. Okay,
and then what the hell a bitch doing in a room amongst a whole lot of niggas talking about gangster shit anyway? Y'all already know that's a recipe for goddamn egos and motherfuckers are goddamn talk even more shit, try to impress the goddamn bitch. You get what I'm saying? And then the whole time she ain't instigating. She'll get a motherfucker killed. You get what I'm saying? Instigating this shit. Bird brain bitch. Whoever the fuck she is.
Those names that was if they took a plea deal, like when they all was doing that same shit. This is what I'm thinking. If what shiesty was saying in his property, right, that they did, and if they saying in their property shiesty did, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe that was the understanding. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. I don't know. Like I said yesterday, they all probably got on the same page with the lawyers and just agreed to shit.
So that's what he said.
Well, I said you can't speak on certain niggas. Okay, so this is why I don't understand. Man, shut your ass up, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
You shut the fuck up.
You niggas out your motherfucking mind can't speak. Hey, look, it ain't a nigga out here that can't be spoke on, nigga. You niggas is out your fucking mind, bro. Let Game do something, nigga. Hey, let Game do something. Let Game do something. Everybody gonna speak on it, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You niggas out your fucking mind.
Like
you said.
Ain't no just saying, nigga.
I'm just saying. You said you was a snitch first. You gotta say, man, look. You supposed to say what you said.
What are you talking about?
One mic.
Did you just not hear?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say he was a snitch.
Dummy, you a dummy. Decided to proffer me.
I ain't saying you said he was a snitch. I'm saying you after you cleaned it up, you should have said that first.
Yeah.
You said that second. You said he was a snitch first. Then you came and cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Any nigga that got a proper hearing and names is listed in your paperwork, nigga, you want me to get on?
Don't change that shit up now, man. Don't change that shit up.
I just like the little nigga. I can really get on what I'm supposed to be on.
Be on it, then.
Name
Did you tell his daddy that? Did you tell his daddy that?
On part1, I did. Of course. And you know what his daddy said? Anything got to do with a proper Wack, I'm used to that being bad. So I'm trying to figure it out my goddamn self.
Right.
Fuck you mean, nigga? You want to call him on a three-way with me?
Talk to him.
That's what you said.
So that's why
So that ain't what I said. I said maybe them niggas got on one accord and said this what we all do. What? Know that if that was the case. His dad ain't gonna know that. Nigga, his dad is his dad. He ain't in the institution with it.
Hey, Wack, dad don't play that shit though. Hold on.
One mic.
His dad is, his dad, you know what his dad said? He said, I never heard of a factual, a proper fact, whatever the fuck they call it. He never heard of that. I ain't never heard of that. Proper's a proper. Soon we hear proper, nigga. Any nigga hear that word, nigga, it's all about you. That's just, I don't give a fuck who it is, bro.
I don't know what that shit mean. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But I just know he a soldier out here, man. You don't want to play with guys like this.
Man.
Yo, who put me in the goo, yo? I've been on here all day. Who put me in the goo, yo?
Not sure, bro. Back up, though. Don't worry about it.
Hey, look. Motherfucker be killing me about some goo shit. Like, motherfucker be, goo or some shit. If dude get on that motherfucker say, who had me the goo? Who had me the goo? Oh shit.
I just don't want to see nothing bad happen to you,
Nigga, something bad happened to me. Nigga, what you think? Nigga, what you think? Girls don't work. Nigga, what?
We outside.
Man, let me tell you something. I ain't got to never go to motherfucking Memphis in my life, nigga. Niggas got to come to LA, nigga. What you talking about?
Hey, Stan G. Hey, Stan G.
All right, nigga.
What's up? Hey, relax, bro. That ain't even your fight, bro.
Man, shut your fat damn penguin ninja turtle looking ass up, man.
Bitch trying to stir up and shit.
I fuck with
Yeah.
I don't know what you. come to Whitehaven, South Bay, Memphis anytime you want to, bro. You good? All right. You niggas is crazy, bro. You got some shit. You got a nigga whole paperwork with a signature page up, and it's a whole group discussion going on.
What's it talking about?
And niggas say Wack, proper. I'm sorry, yeah. It's a proper name is mentioned. That's telling. But what about this? If them niggas saying the same.
Oh shit.
In the Matrix, right?
What that big snow paperwork is, man.